everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Gabe, and this is Gabe Loves Makeup, and I hope everybody is having a really super awesome day today. So if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. Come on in, grab you a drink, coffee, tea, wine, whatever makes you happy, and just sit down and chill out with us, because today we're gonna have a really good time. And you know, if you're my other subscribers, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you guys are here today, because guess what? Aunt Charlotte has come out with some new stuff. So, well, actually it's new for me because I didn't have it before, but I mean, because it actually came out last year. But she actually came out with the Supernudes Easy Eye Palette, and she came out with the whole collection with the Nudgasm, and there were some nude lipsticks and some stuff. This was actually just a kind of like a repromote from last year. So basically, it's kind of the same palette, but you know, the palette sold out, and it was like a limited edition type sort of thing. But she brought it back, and we got a brand new eyeliner pencil, and we got some new lipstick and everything. I'm going to try one of our new mascaras. So, if you're interested in finding out if we're going to look supermodel ready by the time we're done with this, then you know, hang out with me and let's find out. Are getting ready to get started. So I have got on my Dior Air Flash. I put a little bit of my Dior Air Flash on. I did some Charlotte Tilbury Air, the Flawless Filter up underneath it. As you can see, I did brows today. You know, it was good. I was trying to do some brows today. I'm trying to do a little bit. Palette is the Supernudes eye palette, and at the top of the palette it actually has an eye day look and it has a night look, so you can get two different looks out of it. Well, you can probably get more than that, but she gives you like this little tool for you to be able to utilize it. So let's open it up and see. So on the back of the palette, I see 1 2 3 1 2 3. So she makes it kind of like easy, so it's kind of like a foolproof little palette. Looks really cute. It's got this little sleeve in the inside with the 1 2 3 on it. So this here on the side here is the day look, and then here is the night look. So it's really cute. And then so let's do some swatches. So this is the ooh, pretty. This is the day look, and this is the night look. New eyeliner pencil is called this for bigger, brighter looking supermodel eyes. It's part of the Supernudes liner duo, and so this is what this looks like. So it's like a double-ended pencil. I actually have two of her double-ended pencils. I have one in a magenta with a plum, and then I have another one with a copper and a brown, and I absolutely love these. These are really wonderful. So when I saw that it had like a lighter color, like a nude on it, I thought, oh, that is so nice. Oh, because I really love that kind of to put in the waterline. It just looks so nice. And then the pencil, it's actually like it's like a dark chocolate brown. It looks like it's going to be black, but it's actually like a dark chocolate brown with a little hint of gray to it. So it's kind of got a little bit of gray to it. I don't know if you guys can see it really good or not, but I'm hoping that my lighting is going to be okay, guys, because I know that it's I'm trying this. You know, you guys loved this backdrop so much. I got more compliments on the backdrop in the last video for my Pat McGrath that everybody really loved it. So I just thought that we would just kind of like we would do it again, because everybody seemed to really enjoy it. So so we're gonna try it out again and see what we kind of think of it and stuff. You guys seem to kind of like the tree in the background, and you kind of like that, and it's kind of like really pretty, although it's facing the parking lot, and there's a lot to it. But it is still a little bright outside. It's almost 6:16 here in the evening, so it's still a little bright, and my room gets a lot of light in it, so I'm hoping that it'll die down a little bit so it won't be too bright. But anyway, let's play with this look and see what we think. So let's take my Refer number 12. Let's start with that, and let's start with this here at the lighter. We're gonna do I think we're gonna do maybe a little mixture of the day and the night together. I don't know. We're just gonna kind of play with it and see. But this is supposed to be all over, kind of like. So we're gonna take it all the way up to the brow. Gonna take it all in there. Kind of like a prime. And I did do a little bit of eye primer. I did a little bit of my e.l.f. primer that I did my putty in the pot, which I absolutely love. So I'm just gonna kind of buff this in a little bit all over right here up to the brow. It's a very beautiful, soft look, pretty. It's very pretty. It's very, you know, this is a very everyday, soft, natural palette. And, you know, I'm really getting into these whole nude, neutral tones because the fall getting here, and I'm all for it. So I really am, I'm going to really enjoy this palette. I know that I am. I don't have a lot of Charlotte Tilbury palettes. I have like, 1 or 2 little ones. I don't have any one of her big ones or anything. Usually because, you know, before I started YouTube, I didn't wear makeup. I didn't wear eye makeup. So I never bought palettes before. I would buy, you know, I'd do some complexion products and stuff, but I didn't really do a lot with lipsticks and all that kind of stuff because I didn't wear it. So, I mean, so now that I'm doing this, we're building up our collection. So we'll probably get into some more Charlotte Tilbury as we go along. So now let's go into this shade here. I think I'm going to use the same brush. We're going to go into the middle shade here. So I'm going to take it and we're going to kind of tap it in, and we're going to start working it into the crease here and really build that up. It's really pretty. It's really beautiful, guys. This looks really nice. I really like the way it looks. It's very easy too. This reminds me a lot of the Victoria Beckham palette that I got. I think it's in the shade Signature. The colors are different, but the idea of it being very simple and very quick and very easy that's what I'm feeling here. So I'm getting that kind of vibe from it. If you guys are interested in this, I'm going to have links down below if you want to go check it out. But definitely pick it up if you want it, because it's not going to be around for a long time. It and the Nudgasm too, which we will talk about in a little bit. It is not going to be up as well. It's only temporary. So before we start doing the smoke shade, I think I'm going to go into this lighter shade. Let's try the Rephr 02 brush, and I'm going to go into this really, really #1 shade that's for the night look. Now she's a little flaky, but I think I'm going to place her right here on my lid. And I want to press it all into the lid because I want it to be a little bit more lighter on the lid. Shades seem to be a little bit more, they've got a little bit of a sheen to them. This one, does it have a little bit of sheen? This one's a little bit more matte. These two here I think are more matte. These 4 here, these two have a little bit more of a sheen to them, it looks like. But they're not bad. They're not like extremely shiny or anything. They're really pretty, actually. They're blending very, very well. They're really, it's like almost like a cream formula. They're very creamy for it to be like a powder shadow, which I really like. I like that a lot. So you guys have to tell me down below if you already have this, or if you're interested in it, or is it something that you would pick up? I know that a lot of you guys just picked up the Pat McGrath palette, and it's so good you guys will have to let me know your thoughts on that if you bought the palette, and let me know what you think of it and how it works for you, because it is a really beautiful palette. But if you do have this, let me know your thoughts on this. Like, what do you like? I mean, to me, it's kind of like foolproof. I mean, how can you not do this? It's like so simple. It's like a very simple look. I can't imagine nobody not wanting to do something like this because it's just such an everyday kind of simple palette to use. The 3 brush, it's a very small fine tip brush. We're going to take a little bit of it. I'm going to go into this really, the darker brown shade here. I'm going to tap off a little bit, and I'm going to start working up underneath my lash line and kind of smudge that out a little bit. Now I'm going to take my 14 brush, and I'm going to go back into that same shade, and we're just going to blend in a little bit up here more into the crease here on the outer corner. Now, I will say this brown it's got a little, when you put it on, it actually has a little bit of almost like a little bit of a cool tone to it. So it actually has a little coolness, where the rest of the shadow is kind of like almost like a bronzy kind of. So this is giving it a little hint of coolness to it, which in the 90s, they had that cool brown look going on a little bit. It's like a 90s palette. So it's got that 90s feel to it. My eyes look really big, so I like that. Yeah, this one is very cool toned. And I was going to use the liner. I think I'm going to use the liner on the top part. And I'm going to go into this second shade here, this cooler shade here that's kind of like supposed to be for night. And I'm just going to go over here and kind of blend it in. It's got a little bit of a coolness to it. And I just want to kind of blend that together a little bit and kind of, you know, kind of just marry them together. So it just gives it more of a smooth look to it. Shade in this one, and it is there a name for this one? It's just called the Brighten Illuminator. So I'm just gonna take this and put it in the inside of my waterline. That's really nice. That's nice. I'm gonna have to say though, you don't get a lot. I mean, if I feel like with these, for some reason, I don't know why, the white is like not, I guess it's the same amount, but it just looks like it's gonna, if you gonna brighten with this one and you have to sharpen it, you're gonna go through it, I mean, really quick. I mean, it's not a lot. So, and I don't know if this is a permanent item or if this is, again, just a special edition with the, just because of the collection. So we're gonna go in with the darker shade now, the brown, and I'm gonna take it and go up in my waterline with it, or up inside my lash line. It's pretty easy to put on too. It's not really bad. And I'm gonna take a little bit more up under here, right at my lash line. Of the blacker, just a little bit, because I just want to play with this a little bit and just see what it does. And just take it over the liner a little bit and just set it. Now I added just a little bit right here. Just a little right in here. Just to give it, and kind of like just blend it up together. Just in there. Just to give it like a little bit of like a little hint of a lift. It's really pretty. It's very pretty. It's very nice. I feel like it's very easy to blend. They look very pretty. It makes my eyes really pop out. And I haven't even done mascara or lashes yet, but it looks really gorgeous. I really like the way that it's looking. It looks really pretty. I put just a little bit of that lighter color, this in the night, this white shade here, just a little bit up in here. But yeah, it looks really gorgeous. I have the Push Up Lashes mascara, but in the box they give me a little sample of the Legendary lashes, and I've always wanted to try it, so I'm going to put some of that on. So we're going to try some of this mascara, see what we think of it. The Push Up Lashes mascara, I like it. It's not my favorite, but I like it. But this one's a little bit better for me. I'm kind of liking the brush better. The Push Up Lashes, the brush, something about it kind of drives me nuts a little bit. But yeah, I like this brush. It's cool. Doing a good job on the bottom. And we're going to clean up underneath, guys. So we haven't done concealer underneath the bottom or anything like that yet. It's really pretty even without, without lashes. Wow, it's so pretty. Okay, guys, so this is what it looks like without mascara. Listen at me, with mascara. I need another drink. Oh, and by the way, it's like a strawberry. It's a strawberry kiwi, something that I did. It's actually not it's not a cocktail because I'm recovering. So unfortunately, it's not an alcoholic beverage. But you guys can pretend that it's one. So this is what it looks like with just the mascara before I put the lashes on, so you guys can kind of see. It looks really good with the mascara. I don't like this mascara. Mascara's good. I really like it. I'm going to have to keep playing with this one. I might actually have to purchase this one. I like it a lot better than this one. This brush, if you guys have never seen her Push Up Lashes, it's kind of like a flat brush. And then it has you flip it around and it gives you like the length, and then it gives you the volume. Where this one is just a little bit more of a softer brush. So I'm kind of digging this one a little bit more. And this is called the Legendary Lashes. So it is pretty nice. I do like it, especially with the smoky look. It looks really pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to fix my under eye and we're going to put lashes on and then we'll be right back. Okay guys, so what do you guys think? So this is what it looks like with lashes. The lashes made it look a little bit more voluminous. The Huda Beauty, I did use the, it's the Lottie number 19 lashes. And so they are a little bit more on the drama side. But I wanted to see what it looked like with a really dramatic kind of look to it. This is really, really pretty. You guys kind of saw what it looked like with a little bit without the extra, little bit more of the darkness or whatever. But with the lashes, that makes it look really intense, but it did make my eyes really pop out, so I really do like that. So so with that said, let's move on because we've got a little bit more to cover. So I did not pick up the Nudgasm palette. Nudgasm was a no-gasm for me, okay? And let me just tell you, because first of all, number one, I was really disappointed with the fact that she only came out with one palette. She didn't do more than, she should have at least 3. There should be a dark, a light, and a medium. Unfortunately, she didn't do that. There was only one. It was like a universal shade contour, bronzer, highlight, blush, all in the palette. It looks really pretty, but I didn't pick it up because I knew that it was not going to show up on my skin. It just was not going to show up at all. It was going to be pointless for me to get it. I think it's more made for more of a light to maybe a light medium skin tone. So I had the Lovegasm palette. I've had this one for a while. I bought it like the first go round. This one has already come and gone again. She came out with it, I think it was a couple weeks ago or months, two or 3 months ago, that she released this one in Glowgasm again. If you guys haven't seen it, it looks just like this. You're supposed to kind of follow it like around it a little bit. Like this is supposed to be number 1. This is number 2. And then, you know, then the pop of blush, and then you do the bronze, which is supposed to be the last. So we're going to do this one instead. Again, you know, this is kind of like what it looks like. You can see that I've definitely used it a lot. For brush in number 19, and we're going to go into the actual, we're going to go the Charlotte Tilbury way. We're going to go in, we're going to glow first. So this is kind of an idea of a little bit what the Nudgasm is. Again, you know, I think there's a lot of gasms going on, don't you guys? I'm like, okay, we've got a lot of gasms going on. So I think she's doing a little bit of a NARS thing where you get a little bit too carried away with all the gasms, and you're like, okay, how many gasms can we have? I mean, I guess you can never have enough, but yeah. But see, we're just kind of glowing it up here. As you can see, it's definitely very glowy. It's very beautiful. It's really pretty. It's a very baked formula. This palette is really beautiful. I will say it is a really, really pretty palette. So now we're going to go into, it's supposed to be the multi-glow. So we're going to tap into that a little bit. And we're just going to kind of go over a little bit right through here. And just kind of give a little bit of a multi-glow all over the complexion. Just to kind of give a little something there to give like a little color, And again, this one is like a medium. It's supposed to be like the medium to the deep palette. Again, this palette, even for a deeper skin tone, depending, I mean, if you're maybe just a little bit darker than me, you could probably get by with it. But I mean, anybody that's in like a 4 or 5 category, I doubt you would be able to get by with it pretty much. But see how pretty that is? It's very beautiful. It's very pretty. Sorry that this is not in stock anymore. So I apologize on that one. So now we're going to go into the pop of blush. I'm going to take a little bit of that. We're going to just take it and pop it on the apple of our cheeks here. I'm going to just pop it a little bit there. It's really, really pretty. It's a very, very pretty soft blush. I mean, I'll show it to you. So it's just like that. You can see it's very peachy. This one's got a little bit more of a berry bronzy undertone to it. And then that is what the actual highlighter looks like. And then this is a little bit what the bronze looks like. And now I'm going to take my refer in number 4 and let's go into the bronzer and let's add a little bit of the bronze in there and just kind of give a little bit more warmth to the skin. Take a little bit here. We're getting ready to have a gasm. Hey, having a good gasm. A Charlotte Tilbury gasm. I believe I'm not sure, but I can't remember if they're 45 or what. But I also have out my, I didn't know if I was going to need my Instant Look of Love palette. And I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you've seen me use this before, but this one is a really, really good one. It's got the shadow and the blush and everything all in it. But this is a really nice face palette. I mean, it's really nice. Unfortunately, you know, she just doesn't have it anymore. So what I was going to do was, with this look, I've got like a couple different Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, and I thought I would put some on and just let you guys kind of see what they look like with it on. I'm not going to do a full lip liner because I did get a brand new lip liner with it, but I'm not going to do a full lip liner with it. But I just thought I would do some of the lipsticks with it really quick. So let's start out with the shade Mrs. Kisses, which is one that I got in spring and May. This is Mrs. Kisses. Pillow Talk. Catwalking. Did you guys see the catwalking a little bit on the back of my hand? Gorgeous shade. So the one that I got was Hollywood Honey. This is the finished look. So what do you guys think? It's very, very pretty. It's giving me that very 90s smoky, like a little bit with that fall lip. And I went a little bit overboard with the lips. So I did bigger than I was planning. But you know what? I was like, whatever. You know, go big or go home. That's just the way I look at it. Okay. So anyway, so what are we thinking of this collection? So, I mean, is this little palette worth it? Yeah. I mean, it's really worth it. Yeah. I mean, it's great. If you don't have anything like this, which I doubt you, I'm sure you, because we're as junkies as we are, I'm sure there's something in your makeup collection that's similar to this one. But you know, but it is really cute because she gives you the idea of the night and she gives you the idea of the day, and you know, you can do them together like we mixed together. Like I used all of them. You know, but definitely it did look really pretty because you guys kind of had a little bit of an idea of what it looked like with just the day look, and then when we started adding a little bit more of the others, kind of like where it kind of took us. But you know, it took us to a little bit more of the smoky look, and then the lashes that made it really pop out. You know, but I really, really do like this. I'm glad that I have this. Now it's a little extra addition to what I have in some of her little palettes. I have the Star Aura, and there's another one that I have. I can't remember, but it's got a little bit brighter, but it was around that same time the Star Aura came out. So I have two of those. So this will go great with my collection. I really do like it. I would definitely be using this, especially more in the fall, just like I did with some of with the other palette that I have. This will be really, really great. I love the lipstick. The lipstick is great. This Catwalking is really beautiful. It's a really beautiful 90s inspired type lipstick. It's very nude. It's got a nude, that brown to it, but it's not too brown. The lip liner definitely made it more stand out a little bit more because it is a little bit more of a, it's got a little bit more of a chocolatey brown to it. And I went around the edges and added a little bit more to it just to make it pop because I just like my lips to look really full. But you know, but you don't have to make them look this well. The shade looks really pretty by itself. It's just going to be a little bit more natural. But you know, with this kind of a look, I just like a really more dramatic liner for me. But I mean, but definitely if something for you, probably if you don't feel like it, then I wouldn't go with that. You know, but I do like that. This pencil here, I'm going to play with it a little bit more. I really do. I love these pencils. They're great. They're very creamy. They stay on really well. They don't travel. They go on creamy enough to where they don't drag, but they're not, but they're not runny, or they don't seem to run. They seem to stay on pretty well. It'll be interesting to see what I think of this one, continuing using it and seeing how long it's going to last. But I do like it. I do like these because, again, I really love these. They're really, really nice. They're really pretty. I really enjoy the ones that I have, so I think I'll really enjoy this. You know, overall, I mean, you know, I'm really happy with the look. Again, you know, if you guys are going to get the Nudgasm, you know, if you have something like this, or if you have one of these palettes already, I would pass on the palette. The face palette, if you already have the Lovegasm or you have this one. Again, if you're a little bit more on the darker side, I know the Nudgasm is definitely not going to probably work for you. It just looked like, I could just immediately looked at it and was like, oh no. It's a no for me. A no. A no-gasm for me. No-gasm for me. No. But you know, I'll just stick with my Lovegasm instead. So, you know, because we like orgasms, you know, in Charlotte, we love gasms. It's like, it's non-stop of gasms, you know what I'm saying? You know, but it does give you a nice, you know, glowy and hoey type look. Hey, a little glowy hoey, but it is a really beautiful formula. It does feel really good. Unfortunately, she just doesn't have this palette anymore, but it is a really beautiful formula. It does look really good. I just used it because it was kind of like the Nudgasm was like this one. It's just a little different. I just thought I would just use it because I do have it. I used to use it all the time, and then, you know, kind of just took a little backseat, and then, you know, I just thought I would pull it out for this one. But it is a really good palette. If you want a little bit more of a glowy look and something with all of the contour and the bronze and all that in it, and you have a little bit more of a light medium skin tone, a light to a light medium skin tone with a medium, you'll like it. You'll enjoy it. That's it for me. That's all I have to say about this. You know, make sure you have another drink on me, you know, and you know, remember, be safe, be strong, be proud, stand tall, and love yourself. And, you know, and don't forget to be nice to others, because, you know, being kind to others can really, really mean a lot and mean a big difference to someone. So definitely be kind to someone today. And, you know, with that said, you know, this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review, or this mini little tit-a-tat that we kind of did together. I hope you kind of enjoyed it. You know, please leave comments down below. I really do appreciate it. And, you know, with that said, we will see you again in the next episode, and I love you all. Bye.